Okay, let us now start our talk on the approach to a case of cardiovascular disease. So, the first question, of course, is the same. Is it cardiovascular system involvement? So, the primary involvements of the cardiovascular system can either be of the heart or the blood vessels, and sometimes the heart can be involved secondary to lung problems, which is called as COPD. It's extremely important to comment about the condition of the lungs of the patient, because the lungs can be involved both as a cause and as an effect of heart disease. So, what are the common problems of the heart that we encounter? The problems are related to the three layers of the heart: the endocardium, the myocardium, and the pericardium. The endocardial problems are primarily valvular heart disease, the valves. Valvular heart disease, primarily rheumatic in origin. The immunological or immune complex based involvement of the valves of the heart. The myocardial problems are related to ischemic heart disease and what is called as cardiomyopathy. The pericardial diseases are pericardial effusion, and if there is an acute effusion through blood, it can be called as cardiac tamponade. And the third is constrictive pericarditis. The primary disease which involves the blood vessel is atherosclerosis, and this atherosclerosis can lead to ischemia, which is in the kidney, renal, retinal, cardiac, cerebral, and peripheral. So peripherally, all these blood vessels may show evidence of ischemia or less blood supply in any of these organs. Secondarily, because of atherosclerosis, you may have increase in blood pressure, a condition called as hypertension. Reverse to this, you can have a condition with lowered blood pressure, which is called as shock. So shock, hypertension, and ischemic diseases constitute the problems in the blood vessels, generalized involvement of blood vessels. And COPD, of course, we have covered in very great detail with the lung, and therefore we will just ignore it in this lecture. Now, how do we think that any of these are the problem of the patient? The most difficult and the silent is increase in blood pressure. And this is usually detected when you take the blood pressure. All others are quite symptomatic. You can have chest pain, you can have breathlessness, you can have hemoptysis, you can have cyanosis. So all of these other diseases actually shout at you. The patient comes to you. But the blood pressure patient is usually detected when you take blood pressure. Therefore, you should develop a habit of taking blood pressure in each and every case and not resort to NAD, which I understand by NAD, not actually done. So, if we concentrate on the heart, then let us first of all understand the cardiac cycle. This is the pressure which is being recorded in one of the ventricles of the heart. And we begin with atrial systole. And as the atrial contracts, the pressure rises here. And then the ventricular systole starts. When the ventricular pressure is higher than atrial pressure, the atrioventricular valves, tricuspid valve on the right side and mitral valve on the left side, close, giving the sound 1A and 1B. It's a twin sound on closure of tricuspid valve and mitral valve, and this is the first heart sound. At this particular stage, the atrioventricular valve is closed. ये गलत हो गया है, बंद कर दें आप.